Hello, welcome back to Chris's Beer Reviews, and in tonight's review we've got a bit of a biggie. We've got a big old stout review from Brew York. So yeah, it's from Brew York, and I believe it's in collaboration with a Turning Point Brewery as well. And it's this beast of a can. It's the State of Mind Edition 2021, the Mocha Man Randy Savage. I believe he was an American wrestler. Not into wrestling. It's a BA Imperial Breakfast Milk Stout, and it's coming in at a massive 14% ABV. So there's the can. Some big bold writing on the back. Something about it being a robust, aromatic, nutty, decadent, and yummy. So it's robust, it's aromatic, it's nutty, it's decadent, it's yummy. So quite a bit on the back. I believe that's, if you can see him, I think that's Randy Savage in the sort of artwork there. So quite an interesting bit of artwork on the can. There is a bit on the back that I'm going to read out. I don't always read them out, but I'll read this one out for you. So it does say, a State of the Mind Edition. Originally brewed back in June 2019 with our good friends across at Turning Point, this coffee and chocolate breakfast milk stout has spent the last 18 months aging in beautiful wild turkey bourbon barrels for a complex, rounded and warming finish. At 14%, I've got a funny feeling it is going to be quite warming. So yeah, quite a big old stout. It is a limited edition. I just checked their website just before starting to record the video, and it has sold out, so I think that's it done. And I was lucky. I tried to get it when it first came out. It came out last week, and they released it at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was up at that time, so I did go on their website, and I put it in the basket along with some others, and it just wouldn't check out. I just kept pressing check out, and it wouldn't do it. So when else did I try? I tried again on Sunday, and again I had the same problem, wouldn't check out. And then Monday morning I got an email from Brew York saying your order has been confirmed. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen 14 more times, because that's about how many times I've pressed the button. And yeah, and here it arrived. So it arrived today, and yeah, it's gone. It's off their website. It's out of stock on their website. So I was quite lucky to get it in the end. They were only limiting 1 can per customer as well. I think they made either 250 or 350. I can't remember. But anyway, that's all waffle. It's not what you want to hear. You want to have a look at this beer, don't you? We want to know how it tastes. So let's crack on with that. Let's get her into a glass. 14%, that's a big old beer, isn't it? 14%. Let's see how she looks. Certainly not going to be expecting any head on this. There is one, but that's going to fizzle out very, very fast, which is normal for Imperial Stouts. Let's put that there, I don't know where you're going to be able to see that, but there it is. So yeah, there it is in the... Oh, there's some aromas coming off that. Oh, there's some bold aromas coming off of that. And that's not anywhere near my nostrils. So there it is. No, let's hold it properly. I don't want to be dropping that. The price was £9. It was £9 for the can. A lot of money for a 440ml can. But if it's good enough, it's good enough. The best stout I've had so far this year, and I think it's going to be tough to beat, is the Vocation Banoffee Pie Stout, which was only £5.50, and I can't see anything coming close to that. So we'll see how this one fares. But there we go, there she is in the glass. Absolutely jet black. Absolutely engine oil jet black. So yeah, not much to say, no head. I knew the head would disappear, that's normal. So let's see how she sniffs. Oh, that's a really, really good chocolate aroma. There's a sweetness to it, sweet coffee coming through. Oh, I've just got a funny feeling this is going to be massively boozy. It's definitely going to be warming. You can just tell by the aroma that it's going to warm. It's going to warm all the way down. Big chocolate aromas, but it's, oh, the booze. You can really get that bourbon that's coming through. Yeah, that's been sat in a bourbon barrel for 18 months, and you can tell. You can smell the bourbon working lovely with that chocolate and with that coffee and the sweet coffee. It's like a sweet milky coffee. Incredible aroma. Really, really good aroma. But yeah, the more you sniff, the more that bourbon booze comes through. Oh, and it's pleasant. I like it a lot. Really, really like the aroma of this. I know you just want me to taste it, but that aroma is great. That aroma is so good. You get the chocolate, you get the coffee, milky coffee with the bourbon, and it's incredible. It's going to be a warmer. It's definitely going to be a warmer. I really like what Brew York do. I've got a lot of their beers in at the moment. Let's see how this one tastes. Cheers, everybody. Oh, the aroma. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's boozy. Woo, that's boozy. Oh. Oh. How do I break that down? Initial impression is it's like a really boozy and a decent quality Christmas pudding that's had whiskey or brandy poured over the top of it. It gives you that. Gives you that straight off the taste when you've just eaten a mouthful of Christmas pudding and you've got that lovely boozy sort of taste from the whiskey or brandy if you use brandy on Christmas pudding, and you get the sweetness from the fruits that are in that Christmas pudding. That's what it reminds me of. It's got that sweetness of the fruit that's in a Christmas pudding, but then with the darkness that you get that, well, what am I trying to say, that kind of cakey sort of mouthfeel, that Christmas pudding sort of mouthfeel with a massive, massive boozy kick. Oh, the aroma's incredible. That's a proper Christmas beer. It's a winter beer. I could never drink that in the summer. Really lines your mouth really nicely, and the flavours everywhere in your mouth. The booze is really powerful. Absolutely it is, but it's not off-putting. It just works. You're getting that lovely dark Christmas cake sort of feel with those lovely Christmassy fruits that are in a Christmas pudding. The raisins, the sultanas. It's kind of giving you that. It's almost got elements of like a barley wine type elements. And it's lovely with this lovely little lingering sort of chocolatey coffiness, just lingering, but the rest is all booze and the rest is all Christmas cake fruits, and it's just glorious. It is very, very nice. The booziness. I did expect the mouthfeel to be thicker. I did expect it to be a lot thicker than what it is. It's not thin by any measures, that's not what I'm saying. It's got a thickness to it. It really lines your mouth in an oily way, but a nice way. But it's not as thick in the mouth as I thought it was going to be. The Vocation Banoffee Pie Stout, that was lovely and thick in the mouth. You could really feel it in your mouth. You could almost chew that banoffee pie. It's not the same with this. Is it robust? Yes. Is it aromatic? It's certainly got an aroma. Is it nutty? There is a nuttiness to it. It's definitely decadent. And is it yummy, as it says on the can? Those lovely words on the side. I'm not sure if yum is the word I'd use. It's indulgent is what it is. It's not yummy, but it's indulgent. It's a proper indulgent beer. And it's a slow drinker. You wouldn't want to try and neck this or drink it fast. You're going to you're just going to not enjoy it as much. It's definitely a sit back and a sip it and enjoy it. It is a very, very good beer. And boy, can you tell that's been in a bourbon barrel for 18 months. Adding a slight sweetness as well. Definitely got a sweetness to it. To me, it's like a Christmas pudding. It really is. With booze on it. And the booze has been drizzled all over the top of it. And you get nuts and Christmas puddings, and it has got a nutty element. The chocolate's there, the coffee's there, but they're really, really subtle. They just mingle along the palate. The rest is all that lovely, fruity, Christmassy cake type feel to it, with this whopping boozy kick that's not offensive. You know it's there, but it's not offensive. And I said I thought it was going to be really warming, and it actually isn't, but you can feel that booziness in your mouth, and it does feel nice on the throat, but it's not warming all the way down like I thought it would. That's a good stout. That is very, very good. Would it replace the Vocation Banoffee Pie as my favourite stout of the year? That's quite tough, because they're just two completely different stouts. Absolutely two completely different stouts. For a bourbon barrel aged stout, that's probably the best one this year. I know we're only in February. Tough to beat that. And are we going to see any more as the year goes on? Probably not, because we're moving into warmer climes, aren't we? So I don't know how many more of these we're going to see until the winter time comes around again. But cracking beer, £9. Yeah, I'm not disappointed I've paid £9 for that. It's immense. That really is immense. I don't think you can compare it to the Vocation Banoffee, because they're just too different. But the question is, if someone said, here's a Vocation Banoffee or here's that, you can only choose one, I'll go with a Vocation, without a doubt. But this is bloody good. It is bloody good. And that's me done. I'm going to leave it there, because I'm going to go and sit down, and I'm going to go and enjoy this a bit more, and I'm going to go and see if anything else evolves with it as I take my time, and as maybe if the temperature of it warms up a little bit. It was at a good temperature anyway. Let's see how that changes as I go away and sit back and enjoy this fine, fine stout. So that's me done. If you like the video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I don't mind either way. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all well. See you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye now.